Hello guys, welcome to another YouTube session. Welcome to me and Matt, and welcome to understanding the topic fractions for grade 5 and 6. Hello Arohi, hello Satish, hello Dibyanshi Mohanty, and our other friends who are joining or who are about to join. And I hope we have a productive YouTube session like we always have, while we have some fun also. Okay, who else is joining us? Okay, hope you had a good morning. You had a good morning's breakfast on this Sunday, and you are all energetic and ready for our YouTube session, which I hope you will like, and which during which you'll understand a lot of stuff about fractions. So, what we'll try to hi Banishika, is that the correct way to pronounce? I hope so. Hi Banishika. Okay. Hi Viraj. So again, this day also, I'll again repeat the rule. So whoever will write either greetings or the option for the questions, the correct option. So you'll give your answer and you'll write your name along with the answer. Okay. Viraj remembers this. Satish, I think, remembers this. Arohi remembers this. Divyanshi Mohanty remembers this. So you will write, for example, that for the correct. Okay. Hello, Janesha. Hi, Janesha. So everybody else from last week, I think, remembers it that when you write the option, the correct option, for example, B, C, or D, then along with right, for example, Janesha gives the correct answer. She says B or C and writes Janesha. Or Viraj writes the correct option. She says C and writes his name Viraj. Or uh, Banishika gives the correct option, then says Banish A. She can write Shikha or Banishika. And A Satish, for example, yes, Satish has given an example, so he can write A or B or C and the name along with. Same for Arohi, same for Divyanshi. All right. So write your correct option along with your name, and I hope you guys have a productive session. Okay, and we study maths and we have some fun along the way. Okay, so shall we start the first question? Give me thumbs up if we start the first question. What do you guys say? Okay, hello Ritika, good afternoon. So whenever anybody gives the answer, write the option along with your name, as I said, like Satish has demonstrated in the chat box. So A Satish, for example, Satish has written the answer as A and written his name also. This is how you do it, okay? And others also remember that whenever you say give the correct option, give write your name along with it. All right. So let's start. Okay. So the question says if 7 by 9 of a number is 63, then 1 by 3 of the number is. Tell me. If 7 by 9 of a number is 63, then 1 by 3 of the number is. Write your correct option along with the name. You can also, write correct option along with the name. Give a small explanation. Then we'll discuss the question. So if 7, Krishav says B. If 7 by 9 of a number is 63, and then 1 by 3 of a number, Ritika also says B. Krishav also says B. Banishika says B. Dibyanshi says B. Well done. Viraj also says B. And can anybody give me a small explanation in the chat box? So since all of you are saying B, can anybody give a small explanation in the chat box? Janisha says B. Mamta Rane meaning Arohi says E. Banishika says B. Let the number be X. Then 7x by 9 is equal to 63. Not 63. X is equal to 63. Yeah. Into 9 divided by 7. Very good. You have given a good explanation, Banishika. Good. I like that. That is a very good explanation. Ayushi also says B. All right. So what is happening here is that 7 by 9 of a number is 63. So 77 by 9 of means I have told you is the multiplication sign into, say the number is, I'll call it n, capital N is equal to 63, isn't it? So if 7 by 9 of a number, if a number if 7 by 9 multiplied by a number is equal to 63, what will be the number? Obviously, I will divide 63 by 7 by 9, isn't it? And once I divide 63 by 7 by 9, okay, that will be 63 into 9 by 7, okay, which is 7 ones and 7 nines. 9 nines are 81. So the number is 81. So what will be 1 by 3 of that number? 1 by 3 of that 81 will be 27, which is B is the correct answer. I think you guys are correct. Okay, well done. 1 by 3 of 81, I think is 27. Yes, indeed. And then that is how you'll find the correct answer. I think B is the correct answer, as all of you are saying. And I think you guys have understood what I'm saying, that if 7 by 9 of a number, that 7 by 9 of means multiply. So Satish, don't do that. Don't do that. Preeti, I mean, Satish and Preeti, try to, answer just the questions. Otherwise, I might need to mute you. I don't want to do that. I don't want to mute anybody. I want to have a good mathematics discussion. All right. Don't create a mess in the chat box so that I understand if anybody is trying to answer properly and without creating a fuss. I want them to continue. So we understood how this question 27 will be the correct answer, and indeed 27 is the correct answer. Well done. Well done, you guys. Okay. So the next one. Tell me, a bottle is 3 by 4 full of water. Okay. The water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses. If the water in the bottle is poured out to fill 3 glasses, find the fraction of the water left in the bottle. So a bottle is 3 by 4 full of water. Okay, so 3/4 of the bottle are filled. If the water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses, all right. So the water in each glass will be how much? You have to divide 3 by 4 of the water in 5 glasses. Check that. Then if the water in the bottle is poured out to fill 3 glasses, find the fraction of the water left in the bottle. What I'll just suggest in this question. So Divyanshi says B. You can also do it easily by imagining that the bottle contains, I mean, 1,000 ml of water, 1,000 milliliters, or 1,000. That's a liter actually, or thousand of any quantity. Okay, so if you say it is 1,000 and then you say 3 by 4 of it is full of water, you can say that 750 of it is full of water, because 750 is 3 by 4 of 1,000, isn't it? Then if it can be the water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses, it means 5 glasses. For each glass there will be 150 ml. I am saying this without, so that your calculations become easy. Since 150 into 5 is 750, isn't it? 150 into 5, I can call this. Banishka says C, Biraj says B, Gayatri, Divyanshi says B. So 150 into 5, Viraj says B. So 150 into 5 will be 750. So that will be the total quantity of water which can be filled. But if the fraction, if the water in the bottle is poured out to fill 3 glasses only, so that will be 150 into 3 then only. Isn't it? That will be 450 ml. So 450 ml have been poured from the bottle. How much water is left? 550, 650, and 750, because it can fill 5 glasses, so it is 750. Okay, so so 300 ml are left out of how much? 1000. So 300 divided by 1000 is 3 by 10. So I think D should be the correct answer. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Should D be the correct answer? Ritika says B. 9 by 20 says Banishka. Divyanshi says B, but I think Gayatri Dar, meaning Divyanshi, gave the answer D first. Nobody else is saying D. Janesha says D. Janesha says D, and I think Divyanshi says D. You know, you understood the logic what I'm saying. I'm saying that imagine the total um, capacity of the bottle is 1000. If it is 1000 and it is 3 by 4 full of water as in the question, then it is 750 ml or 750 liters full of water, whatever. The Then the water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses. If I divide 750 into 5 equal parts, it will become 150. So 150 into 5, isn't it? But the question says if the water is poured out to fill 3 glasses only, then that is 450, isn't it? If it is 450 and this is 750, what is the difference? It is 300 ml, isn't it? So I will check, find the fraction of the water left in the bottle. It will be 300 by 1000, which is the total capacity. So D is correct. Ritika says the bottle is fraction 3 by 4 full of the water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses. The water in the bottle is poured out to fill 3. I couldn't understand the explanation because it was a bit of a complicated question. So I think in the chat box it will be difficult for you to explain. That's why, if you can, then try it. Otherwise, check my explanation, what I have given. That you can imagine that it is in 1000 ml bottle, then you divide it into 3 by 4, then there is 750, then you can multiply it into 5 parts by 150, and then you take 3 glasses only, that is 150 into 3, 450. Then you check what is the difference between 750 and this 400, that is 300, and 300 by the original capacity is 1000. Okay, I'm trying to solve that. I have made you understand. Okay, Banishka, imagine to find the total out of the total capacity out of the 3 by 4. So bottle is 3 by 4 full of water. The water in the bottle can fill 5 glasses. If the water of the bottle is poured out to fill 3 glasses only, find the fraction of the water left in the bottle. I think this explanation will suit you the best. You try to understand, you imagine it with 1000 milliliters or 1000 of any quantity of 1000 liters in a big bottle. You imagine like that. And then you divide 3 by 4 full of water, then you divide it into 5 glasses. How much? 750 will be divided into 5 glasses, and then you imagine that if you can divide it into only 3 glasses, how much will be there out of that water was filled. So 2 glasses were left. 2 glasses will be only 300 ml, and 200 by 300 by 1000 will be 3 by 10. Okay, that is how you can solve this question easily. Even if you have a doubt, you can ask your teacher in your next class, because it is difficult on the YouTube live. Okay, you can go for that. I think you guys have understood, most of you, since you are giving D as the correct answer. Okay, well done. Okay, now this is a bit of a, this question can create a headache through the eyes, but The question says find the fraction of curved lines to the total number of lines in the given figure. Tell me. Tell me the fraction of curved lines to the total number of lines in the given figure. Tell me, you guys. Okay, Janisha says A. You can rewind if you guys have a doubt in the earlier question. After this video finishes, you rewind, you try to understand that question once again. Okay, I have given the explanation 2 times. Try to understand what I am saying when this video finishes. Don't worry. Tell me the answer to this question. Yeah, it looks hard, but it is not that hard. I'll help you guys. So now, what are the curved lines? Let me check. Let me help you. So this is a curved line. This is a curved line, the circle itself. This is a curved line. Don't go inside. So since these are the curved lines, they are intersecting each other. You count the number of circles, you'll get the number of curved lines. So this and this, because those the internal curved lines are parts of the circle. So these are three, then this is four, then this is five, this is six, and this is seven. There are seven circles in this figure which are forming this mind-boggling picture. Okay, but there are seven circles. Check. This is one circle, two circle, three circle. Internally there is another circle. This one, four. Then it is five. Then six. Then seven. Okay. These are the seven circle. Let me clean the. So curved lines will be seven. And then if I check the straight lines, there are six because there are two triangles. So 7 plus 6 is 13. So total number of lines are 13. But the curved lines will be, you are saying A. But Janesha has given the right answer. It is C. And Saranya, I think Ritika is saying A. But the curved lines, count the number of circles again. They will be 7. If you check the circles, I'll again mark them. This is one circle, this is another circle, this is another, but internally this is another circle. This one you might be missing. Then this is another circle, then this is another circle, and then this is another circle. So these are seven circles. So seven curved lines out of a total 13. So I think C, 7 by 13 is the correct answer. As Janesha said, as Saranya said, as um, Banishka said, and Ayushi said. I think C should be the correct answer. What do you guys say? Mamta Rane said C, but you guys are not writing your name. Next, in the next question, I won't call out your name with the answer if you guys don't write your name along with your. Yes, like Arya Dipta did. Check Arya Dipta's comment. C Arya Dipta Bandari. You can simply write Arya Dipta. So C Arya Dipta. Arya Dipta says C. Janesha said C. Saranya said C, but I don't know the real name. Ritika, you have to write your name along with your option. So you said C. So well done. It is C option. Okay. So let me check if it is correct. Indeed, C option was correct in this question. Okay. When you guys have any doubt after I have explained one or two times, what you guys can do that after the session ends, you guys can just rewind. There is on our YouTube channel there will remain a recording. You can rewind and you can check what sir was saying. And 13, okay, doubt where are 13? I'll tell you where are 13. So you counted the seven circles, okay, but did you count these straight lines? So this is another line. Total number of lines you have to find. So this is another line and this is another line. So these are three more and this is one line, this is another line, and this is another line, straight line. So there are six more lines along with the seven circles. So that together is 13. That is why total number of lines in every option is 13. Okay, that is why 7 by 13 is the correct option. Okay, now I hope you understand. Benishika, did you understand what I'm saying? Yes. Okay. Okay, that is the next question. Yes, Saranya, good. Yes, okay, Banishika. Now go to the next question. Now going to the next question. A man spends 4 by 15 of his monthly income on his house rent, 1 by 2 on food, and 1 by 5 on other items. He saves rupees 500 in the end. Okay. What is his monthly income? Now this is a question of subtraction of fractions. Should be quite easy for fifth and sixth standard students. Come on, guys. So let the income of this man be 1, since it is written in fraction. So if he spends, a man spends 4 by 15 of his monthly income on house rent, so it will be 4 1 minus 4 by 15. We'll see how much will be left if 1 minus 4 by 15 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 5. Okay, if this is equal to 800, find the fraction. So this fraction, what you will find, will be equal to 800. And when you find that fraction, when you subtract all of this and you find the fraction, you will be able to find the when you find the fraction, you'll be able to find, if you put it as 1 or x, okay, then you'll be able to find the answer, that what is his monthly income. Instead of 1, you can simply even put x. Then you can write that x minus 4 by 15 of x, then minus 1 by 2 of x minus 1 by 5 of x is equal to 800. And if you find the value of x, you will be able to understand, or you'll be able to find the income. Or you can even find the 1 minus, and that fraction will also give you. I think Arohi has said A already. Okay, Ayushi said A. Okay, if you guys don't know, X is the salary. X is the salary, Saranya. You can also, without using X, if somebody doesn't know algebra yet, what you can do is you can imagine, as I said at the start, that the salary is 1. Then add all of these three parts together: 4 by 15, 1 by 2, 1 by 5, and subtract that fraction, whatever comes. I mean 1 minus 4 by 15 minus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 2. Okay, so that fraction, what comes, whatever that fraction comes as, that fraction of a number is equal to 800. Whatever the answer of this is, whatever the answer of 1 minus 4 by 15 minus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 2 is, that answer, what is that fraction? Has anybody solved? Tell me. 1 minus 4 by 15 minus 1 by 5 minus 1 by 2. That number into that fraction which you obtain, I'll write FR for that fraction, into the salary, that fraction into salary is equal to 800 as per the question. So you will be able to find the salary because you know this fraction, you know this 800, you'll be able to find the salary. So Ritika says A, Arohi says A, Janesha says A, um, Banishik says A, Saranya says Dibyanshi says B, Arohi says A, and A is the most, sought after option. And when you solve this question, as I said, that you can add all of these fractions together, subtract the fraction which you get from one, and whatever that fraction comes as, that fraction should be multiplied by the salary is equal to 100. So you will be able to find the, so the addition of these three fractions, 4 by 15, 1 by 2, 1 by 5, these three fractions, whatever the addition comes. So for those who are having a doubt, let me check it. So 4 by 15 will be 4 by 15. Then 1 by 5 in order to change into like fraction will be 3 by 15. Then 1 by 2, 1 by 2, sorry, it is 2 also. So 7 by 15 I'll say first when I move it to 7 by 15. So now in order to add that to 1 by 2, I'll have to change 7 by 15 into a like fraction to it. So 7 by 15 in order to change into a like fraction, 15 into 2 and is 30, and 1 by 2 in order to change will be 15 by 30, isn't it? 7 by 15 will become 14 by 30 plus, okay, it will be 14 by 30, and 1 by 2 will become what? 15 by 30, isn't it? So 50, this will be equal to 29 by 30. So what remains there? 1 by 30 of the salary. So 1 by 30 of a salary is equal to, let me remove this now since I have solved this. So 1 by 30 of a salary is 800. 1 by 30 into salary is 800. So the salary will be 800 into 30. That will be 24,000. I think that should be clear now. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Janesh. So 29 by 30, and everybody I think has understood now that you have to add these parts, subtract them from 1, will get 1 by 30 as the salary. He remains the fraction. 1 by 30 of what number is 800? So 1 by 30 of 24,000 is 800. That is why we find A as the correct answer. Anybody having a doubt can say it in the chat box. Anybody has a doubt? Let me see if A is the correct answer. A is indeed the correct answer. Very good. So anybody having a doubt can again rewind the question, rewind the video later on. I have explained 2 or 3 times, and you can, I think, understand. Okay, well done. So this is an easy one. This is an easy one. So tell me first. Tell me first. You have to just match the columns. So the first one is will be matched to what? P will be matched to what? Tell me. P will be matched to write like this. P will be matched to 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. Then Q will be matched to what? 1, 2, 3 or 4. Q will be matched to what? 1, 2, 3 or 4. P says, I think Baniksha says 3. So P to 3, let us check. So P is to 3, then Q. What is Q to? P is 1/4, Vanishka is saying. So since this is one sector, similar sector is this, similar sector is this, and this is the fourth sector of the circle. So yes, indeed, this is correct. P to 4 is, P to 3 is correct. I think this is correct. P3, then Q is 1. Is this 2/5? Yes, these are 2, and there are 5 similar triangles in this. So this is 1, 2, and then 3, and 2 more shaded parts. Alright, so Q is 2/5. Is it 2/5? Yes, very good. Divyanshi, P is not 2, it is not 1/2. P is 3. Q is 1. Yes, P is 3, Ritika. Yeah, good. Now, what is R? What is R? Quite easy. There are three triangles in this. R is what? There are 3 similar triangles in this. One is inverted. Q is 1. Yes, good. But Q we have said is 1. Now, these are 3 triangles to it. So R should be what? R should be what? Tell me, guys. I'm waiting for the answer. R should be what today? If these are 3 triangles, R is 4. Good. 1/3. Since there are 3 triangles, one is shaded. So R is 1/3. Yes, Rakesh, I think Janesha has given the R is 4 and S is 2. It is 1/2. Obviously. So S is 1/2, R is 1/3, Q is 2/5, and P is what? 1/4. Check it. Anybody has any doubt? I'll explain again. So if I say this is 1/4, it is because there are 4 similar uh, triangular sectors, if I may say, in this circle, and one is shaded. This Q is equal to 2/5 because there are 5 triangles which are similar and 2 are shaded. And this is 1/3 because there are 3 triangles and one is shaded. And this is half because you can see that the half of the figure, 3 triangles are on the downward side, similar ones, this and this and this, and 3 are on the upper part also. So this will be 1/2, isn't it? So S2, good, good Divyanshi, Arohi R4, good, good R4, and S2, Ritika is saying, and 1/3, Gayatri is saying, okay, Divyanshi, no doubt, Ritika is saying good, and I think Satish gave the right answer also, and Rakesh Arya, I think that is Janesha has given the right answer also. All right, so 1/4, 2/5, 1/3, and 1/2, good. So these are the correct answers. Okay, I have given the explanation also. Does anybody have any doubt in this? I don't think so. So let's move on to the next question. Good. So this is another question which is similar to the earlier one, like the subtraction problem. So Akshay had a certain amount of money. Okay, he gave half of the money to his best friend, 1/4 of money to his sister, 1/8 money to his brother, and 1/16 money of his dad. The amount of money left with him is 125. How much money was it? It is similar to the earlier problem. You don't have to do anything else. It is similar to the earlier problem. It is a subtraction problem. So from 1, so if we imagine or if we suggest that Akshay had 1 rupees, so he is giving, since it is given fractions, he is given 1/2 to his best friend, then 1/4 to his sister, then 1/8 to his brother, and 1/16 to his dad. The amount of money left with him was 125. So find this fraction, whatever this fraction is, okay? Whatever this fraction comes out to be, this 1 minus 1/2 minus 1/8 minus 1/16, that fraction, if let me imagine that is x by y, that fraction which comes the answer to this, that fraction multiplied by the money is 125. So you will be able to find the money. You have to just find this x by y. Then when you find this x by y, Janisha has done it. She's saying A. Divyanshi is saying C. Subi is saying C. Ritika is saying A. Ayushi C should be C, but Janisha is saying A. Divyanshi C. Okay, Banishka says A. Kriti says A. Ritika says A. So I think 2000 will indeed be the answer, because when you subtract this, the fraction you get, when you multiply that by the money, you get 125, and the money will come out to be 2000. Okay, you subtract this, find the fraction which will be Janesha, can you tell me what the fraction was, x by y? What this fraction came out to be? 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16. Janesha or Ritika? Yeah, or Kriti? Anybody? Arohi says A. Okay. Can you guys tell me what this x by y came out to be? What this 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16? What was this? Janisha, you can tell me? Or Ritika or Kriti or Banishka, what was this? Viraj also says A. Just tell me what this fraction was. This 1 minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 16. Ritika, can you? Kriti, can you? Banishka, can you? Janisha, can you? Ayushi says A also. Divyanshi says A. Ritika says A. Everybody is saying A. Okay. So let us check if A is the correct answer. I told you the method, so you can do it like that. So is A the correct answer? Let us check. A is indeed the correct answer. So many of you are saying A, and A is indeed the correct answer. You guys have given the correct answer to it. Okay. So that is a well done to you guys. Now this one. Now this one, you need to solve this also, and you need to tell me. So Raj, Gaurav, and Amit are best friends. They started painting a wall. Raj paints 2 by 15 of a wall. Gaurav paints 1 by 24, and Amit paints 3 by 10 of the wall. Read the statements related to the above situation and answer the questions given below. Gaurav painted least portion of the wall. How much has Gaurav painted? 1 by 24. And 1 by 18 of the portion of the wall is left unpainted. Tell me, are both these statements true, or is one true and not the other, or are both of these false? These are the two statements. So Ga- Gaurav painted least portion of the wall. That is 1 by 24 of the wall. Is 1 by 24 lesser of a fraction than 2 by 15 and 3 by 10? Tell me. Is it lesser of a fraction than 2 by 15 and 3 by 10? Then statement 1 will be true. Okay, well done, Janesha. You can. Yes, tell me. Is 1 by 24 lesser than 2 by 15 and 3 by 10? And for the second statement, is 1 by 18 portion of the wall left unpainted. Then you have to subtract. So is 1 minus 2 by 15 minus 1 by 24 minus 3 by 10. Is it equal to this 1 by 18? If it is not, then statement 2 is false. Otherwise, it is true if it is. So just try to find 1 minus 2 by 15 minus 1 by 24 minus 3 by 10. Find this for me. If this is equal to 1 by 18, then statement 2 is true. Otherwise, it's false. Saranya says C. Janesha says C, meaning that statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. That is 1 minus 2 by 15 minus 1 by 20 minus 3 by 10 is not equal to 1 by 18. It is not equal to 1 by 18. But what it also means is that statement 1 is true, meaning that 1 by 24 of the wall, Gaurav painted least portion of it, meaning 1 by 24 will obviously be lesser than 2 by 15 and 3 by 10. You can change it even into a like fraction or anything, 1 by 240. Okay, sorry, not 1 by 240. I mean to say you try to find the common multiple LCM of 24, 15, and 10, and then you change it into a like fraction and see which is the smaller one. 1 by 24 will be the smaller one. In any case, through logic also you can understand, if you make 15 parts of anything and take 2, and then you make 24 parts of anything, then take 1, or you take 10 parts of anything and you take 3. 1 by 24 should be the lesser one. So C, I think, should be the correct answer. That statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. Meaning 1 minus 2 by 15 minus 1 by 24 minus 3 by 10 is not equal to 1 by 18. Because 1 by 18 portion of the wall is left unpainted. How will you find the portion of the wall which is left unpainted? You will subtract from 1, 2 by 15, 1 by 24, and 3 by 10. The portions which Raj, Gaurav, and Amit have painted. When you subtract those portions, the answer you get is greater than 1 by 18. It is not 1 by 18. So statement 2 is false, and Gaurav painted least portion of the wall. Statement 1 is true. Okay, so statement 1 is true since Gaurav has painted least, and statement 2 is false since this is not equal to 1 by 18. So C option, I think, is correct. Yes, Kriti, C is correct. Well done. Ritika says C, Kriti says C, and Aryadipta says C, and Dibyanshi says C, Ayushi says C. All right. So many of you see, Janesha says C. Many of you guys are saying C. So, but Janesha said first, I think. So write your name along with the answer, please, so that I can understand. So Baniksha has got it. Ritika has got it. Gayatri, Divyanshi has got it. Ayushi has got it. Kriti has got it, and Janesha has got it. Saranya, I think, also has got it. Saranya, I think. Saranya said C. So well done. Well done. Most of you are saying C. Saranya C. Well done. Well done, Saranya. Saranya, I hope this is your real name, Saranya. Or else you write your name with your option. Okay. So these were a couple of longer questions. Flamer says C, meaning Kriti. Okay, so C was the correct option. Okay, now this is too easy for you guys. Come on, say do this quickly and correctly. So Arvind has a box of chocolates which is 7 by 8 full. Suraj has a box of chocolates which is 4 by 5 full. Whose box has more chocolates and by how much? So you need to first know 7 by 8, 4 by 5, convert them into like fractions and then subtract. That will give you the correct option. This is very easy. Come on, guys. Okay, Kriti. So 7 by 8, if I convert it into a like fraction of 4 by 5, I'll just say 7 into 5 and 8 into 5. So this will become 35 by 40. So Arvind's box of chocolates is 35 by 40 full. This is for Arvind, okay? Now Suraj's, Subi says C, Preeti says B. This is for Arvind. Now for Suraj, we can say if you convert into 40, then that is 32 by 40 for Suraj. Isn't it 4 by 5? 8 fours and 8 fives. So this is for Suraj. So Suraj is 32 by 40. Arvind is 35 by 40 when I convert both these fractions into like fractions. This S 32 by 40 is Suraj, 35 by 40 is Arvind. I converted them with the common denominator, that is 40. It means I multiplied 5 by 8 and 8 by 5. And then I have to multiply the respective numerators by also the same number. If I have multiplied 5 by 8, 4 is also multiplied by 8, that is 32. So Suraj has 32 by 40 box of the chocolate full, then Arvind has 35 by 40 box of the chocolate full. So who has more chocolates? Ritika says B. So you guys, I think, are copying one another. But since I have shown you also that this Arvind's is 35 by 40. Since 7 by 8, when converted into a fraction with a denominator 40, will become 35 by 40, and 4 by 5 when converted into a fraction with 40 as a denominator will be 32 by 40. So how much is the difference between 35 by 40 and 32 by 40? First of all, the larger fraction is 35 by 40, isn't it? It is not. Whose box has more chocolates and by how much? Arvind's has more chocolates because it is 35 by 40. Suraj is 32 by 40. So A should be the correct answer, guys. You are not concentrating on this question. You have done everything correctly other than the simple thing. Since 35 by 40 is greater than 32 by 40. Arvind is 35 by 40. Suraj is only 32 by 40. Which is greater? Very simple. 32 by 40 is smaller than 35 by 40. And by how much is it smaller? 3 by 40. So isn't it A, 35 by 40 and 32 by? A is the correct answer, as Kriti is saying, as Mamta Rane is saying, as Ritika is saying. Did anybody say A before it? Yes, Janesha, it is A. Saranya, it is A. Well done. Well done to those who are saying A. Again, I'll explain to those who are not concentrating, and I'll try to explain again. So 7 by 8, in order to compare it with 4 by 5. So Arvind's box of chocolates is 7 by 8 fold. In order to compare these two fractions, I'll change them into like fractions. So 7 by 8, when changing into like fraction, will become, if I multiply 8 by 5, it will become 40. Okay, it will become 40. And if I multiply 7 by 5, it will become 35. So 7 by 8, when the numerator and the denominator are both multiplied by 5, it becomes 35 by 40. Now 4 by 5, in order to change it into a denominator of 40, what will I multiply 5 with? 8. So it becomes 40. Now if I have to multiply 4 by 8, it becomes 32. Since I have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So this becomes 32 by 40. Arvind becomes 35 by 40. Now it is very simple. Whose box of chocolates will be more? It will be 35 by 40. So 35 is greater than 32 and the denominator is same. These are like fractions. Now 35 by 40 is great. So Arvind has more chocolates. But it's saying by how much? By how much is it more? Since this is 35 by 40, this is 32 by 40. I subtracted 35 by 40 minus 32 by 40, and it will come out to be 3 by 40, isn't it? So this option that Arvind has more chocolates and by 3 by 40 is correct. Now I hope all of you understand. You got so everybody, Kriti and Ritika and Janesha and Saranya and I think Banishka understood at the end. She was giving the wrong answer. Now she's giving the right answer, and Ayushi is saying A, and everybody is saying A. I think they have got the correct answer now. I hope. Two thumbs up to all of you. Okay, whoever got it correct and whoever ever tried to understand, even though he couldn't understand fully, if you, even if you understand parts of it, then you can rewind the video and watch it again later on after this session ends, and you'll be able to do it then. Okay, I hope you guys, this was an easy question, I hope you guys understood it. Okay, now tell me this is so easy, you guys should do it within 2 minutes. So Sneha has bought 720 grams of flour. She poured 4 by 9 of the flour into a container and used 3 by 5 of this to bake a chocolate cake. How much flour did she use to bake the chocolate cake? So listen, the session will have 5 or 6 minutes more. That's it. So she poured, if she has 720 and she poured 4 by 9 into a container. So she poured 4 by 9 into a container. And out of that 4 by 9, she used 3 by 5 to bake a chocolate cake. How much flour did she use to bake the chocolate cake? This is so easy. So you'll simply do what? You'll first find 4 by 9 of 720. Which is the flour she used for what? Which is the flour she poured into a container. So this is three threes, three twos, three fours. Okay, this is 720. So three ones, three eights, zeros. So 80 into 4 is 320. So she poured 320 grams into a container. And now she has used 3 by 5 of this. 3 by 5 of this to make a job of 320. So 3 by 5 into 320 is 5 ones, 5 sixes, and 4s. So 64 into 3 is 192, and 192 should be the correct answer. What do you guys say? So it is D. Dibyanshi said D. Mamta Rane said D. Kriti said D. Subi said D. Ayushi said A, but I don't think A is correct. Ritika said D. Ritika said D. Very good. So D is correct from Ritika. Dibyanshi said D. Kriti said D. Mamta Rane said D. Well done. Subi said D. Well done, you guys. Did you understand the explanation? So what happened? The Sneha, listen, who didn't understand, listen to me. So Sneha bought a flour, brought 720 grams of flour. आटा लाया उसने 720 grams. उस 720 ग्राम में से 720 ग्राम में से 4/9 of that 720 gram, 4/9 of that 720 ग्राम she put in a container. So पहले हमको वो देखना है कि कंटेनर में कितना आया, तो हम क्या करेंगे 4/9 into 720. What we'll do is 4/9 into 720. That came out to be what? It came out to be 320. अब 320 में से क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है that out of that 320 that is in the container, she used 3 by 5 of that to bake a chocolate cake. So 3 by 5 into 320 came out to be 192. That is your answer. Okay, I hope all of you guys understood this session and you understood this question and you were able to do it. Now any doubts, you guys tell me in the chat box. Any doubts regarding this question? Tell me. Any doubt? Any doubt from anybody? Otherwise, I think we'll wrap up this session now. So I hope you guys had a nice time and you got a few questions, excited. You were excited to solve a few questions, and your mind and your brain had to become active, and you found the questions interesting and the session interesting, and you had a good time. All right. So write. You can write your bye bye messages, and you can go to have your lunch and everything and play and enjoy your Sunday. So Flamer says, Ritika says it's easy. Saranya said it's easy. Others also said that there are no doubts, Ritika and Gayatri. So bye bye. Have a nice Sunday. Have your lunch, and it was nice having this session with you and solving these questions with you. I had a nice time, and I hope you had a nice time also. Okay. Bye bye. See you soon.